Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. I'm Sophie and what I'm about to tell you in this video is how to start learning a language or from where to start learning a new language. These things that I'm going to remark are those that helped me to a great extent as a language learner. I didn't start learning English like this because I think it goes back to your previous experiences and your previous knowledge and maybe your current knowledge about language learning, which I didn't have. However, I used these simple tips for English too when I went a little bit further, and I did the same for Russian, Arabic, and I can somehow say for Turkish. The first one is listening and the second one is memorizing vocab. I say both of them together because I start them simultaneously, and I think the right and the correct way is to start them simultaneously. Let's assume that I don't have any idea from Turkish and my level is 0. What I do is I pick a video or a short story that matches with my level. I search, for example, Turkish short story for beginner. Then I choose one of those stories. The shorter the story, the better it would be. For example, I choose this one. This is the shortest. For the first day, I watch it for 2 or 3 times and I write down 5 or 6 new words from it. Here's an optional point. If you want, you can do it after watching that video or that story or anything you picked. Of course, doing this thing is after you watch that, for example, for 2 weeks or 1 week. For somebody is less than that, for somebody is more than that. Anytime that you feel comfortable that almost learned that chosen content, give a summary of that story for yourself. This tip will help a fair amount with your speaking. Another is reading. You can start it with listening, but there is something important about reading, and that is listening and reading with together. These two should not be separate from together, at least for the first 6 months. Try to find every reading content, every book that you want to read in an audiobook form for at least 6 months. Don't try to read individually. Always let someone correct you your pronunciation mistakes. And for many of us, it could be an audiobook or something that can hear and read and pay attention to pronunciation. The next one is grammar. However, for learning grammar, if you want to learn rules and, for example, where and in what situation you use them, the best option is to start to learn them when you kind of feel comfortable with speaking, or when you can speak fairly easily, or when speaking is not that too difficult for you. This is easier way to learn them. Means you learn and immediately apply it to your speaking. Another way could be journaling for implementing what you learned. Every time pick 2 or 3 grammar rules or grammar tense and use them in your journaling. You can write about your daily works, past, your future, I don't know, your secrets or anything else.